Big Brother Live is in half an hour's time. First and foremost, though, the gender-swapping finale of Boys Will Be Girls.
Former 80s boy band star Nathan Moore, a music industry maestro Olivier Bazardi want to pull off one of the greatest stunts in the history of pop, passing off a bunch of blokes as a band of girls.
I'm not going to have to lose anything, am I?
Now the clock is ticking, because in just 2 days' time, Austin, Martin and Russ will have to play a live gig in an attempt to convince an audience of thousands that they're a girl band.
If you don't really convince the audience that you're women, we failed.
For the past 4 weeks, 3 lads have been in training for the most surreal challenge of their entire lives.
I never would have thought a month ago that I'd be doing this.
I think it's just taught me that, you know, anything's possible. I do feel like I've grown up a lot, a hell of a lot.
The boys now have a convincing song under their belt.
I am so shocked with how amazing that sounds.
And helped by a team of experts, they've turned in a credible pop video.
Well done.
They certainly had some music industry pundits fooled.
You know, she's a good-looking girl, she's got great makeup, she's really well-groomed.
Kind of, I suppose, slightly gothic girls now, maybe.
I'm sure lots of people will think they're very sexy, kind of girls aloud for the indie generation.
Right, okay.
However, noticeably absent from the video was keyboard player Russ Spencer.
By the time Russ had walked out on set for the promo, it was too late.
I haven't at any point during this actually looked at myself and thought I look like a girl.
Russ's entire contribution to the video boils down to just one close-up.
That's nice.
And a few legs dangling from the ceiling. There he is, look. But live on stage in just 2 days' time, there'll be nowhere to hide.
We need fresh ideas and a total rethink.
Disappointingly, Becky, the band stylist, has been booked for another job. So step forward Susie Coulthard and John Boddy, who've worked with Beyonce, the Libertines and Alexander McQueen.
It's exciting because I've never worked with trying to change guys into natural, beautiful, fashionable women before, so it's definitely a challenge.
But have they taken on more than they could have possibly bargained for?
I'm broad and I'm tall and I'm like over 6 foot high. And I'm a bloke.
Just look stupid.
Russ is definitely a special case for us.
I look like a lesbian sort of shot putter. So that's true.
I think we're going to really pull it back and look at people like Alison Moyet, who wasn't necessarily this icon of traditional beauty, and actually looking at some pictures of her, not that dissimilar face to Russ, although that sounds quite bizarre.
They could be sisters. Or brothers.
It's more working with him quite naturally to give him a natural look rather than drag city.
If Russ's restyle wasn't enough to worry about, the lads still have to perfect their on-stage routine.
So we're here.
Fitness and movement coach Lucy Pankhurst has just 2 days to banish all signs of manliness from the 3-minute stage act. Acutely aware that it takes just one tiny slip-up to give the whole game away, Lucy's demanding the lads stay in character throughout rehearsals under their stage monikers Kennedy, Vanya and Chloe.
All right. I have actually now too far. I left you just now with the proviso that you were actually practicing the tune. I've heard every other tune but the one you're doing. I've heard every other one upstairs. No, I don't think laughing's good. I don't think laughing's good right now. I think we need to get our frocks back on, and I think we need to start rehearsing again. Because it's not going to work, is it? You're strutting about like a boy. You've got to be a woman.
A lot of people have invested their time and reputations in the lads, but the past 4 weeks have been a constant battle between Austin and, well, everyone.
Austin, honestly, sometimes I do think you don't give a shit.
What did I say about distortion? Please, 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 please. It's having a chimpanzee.
Austin definitely needs to start paying more attention because he has got a very short attention span. I think that Lucy and Larian, you know, only take so much and then they'll be like, listen, mate, you know, shut up and listen if you want to do this, because it will get to that point.
When he is supported and flattered enough as a woman, he gives it large, huge amounts of. Fantastic. But that's not actually the same as trying all the time. Listen to me, ladies. When I say go, you're coming out of your changing room, you're walking all the way to the stage to do your performance. Ready, steady? Whoa. Ready? Yep. Oh. Chloe, are you ready? Yeah. Off we go.
Look, it's that old devil called love again. Think Alison Moyet, Ross. Alison Moyet.
Sort it out. Listen, darling, listen to me. You've got a gig in a very, very few days.
No, it's not going to make me stop the steps.
What I would love is if you just listen and just do what I'm asking you to do instead of always arguing. Why?
I didn't argue. I said it's probably going to happen.
What are you doing right now? Take your guitar. Just get on with it. Is what I'm asking you to do.
I'm trying. No, I'm making fast. Just said it fell and you made a fuss about it. But I can know you're married to me.
Later that night, the pressures of living and rehearsing together in the house and no contact with the outside world appear to be taking their toll on the homesick baby of the bunch.
Like, I spoke to my mum tonight and I shouted at her. I just thought, why am I being so horrible to her? I just thought half of it is because I'm really genuinely depressed because I miss everyone so much.
It's the day before the final gig. Olivier's called in Lucy and music coach Larian van der Stolk for one last dress rehearsal.
This is the day they have to do the most concentrating they've ever done. This day results in a 3-minute performance in front of 3,000 people. And if they don't get it right today, they won't get it right at the gig. If they don't get it right at the gig, they're going to be disappointed for the rest of their lives. Good morning. Good morning. What I need from you today is absolute concentration. You need to be focused to beyond anything you've ever done before, because this must be instinctive by the time you get on stage. And if you don't really convince the audience that you're women, we failed. Starting position, Chloe.
The pressure's really on. It's Austin's last chance to produce a flawless performance as a girl.
Don't put your shoulder into the chord at all. No shoulder, just that. Just the wrist, all from the wrist. Flick of the wrist. Remember that pick? Just thumb and forefinger. Don't want the wrist like that. I want it the other way. Okay, you looking?
You gotta watch it.
Yeah. Thumb and forefinger, show me.
I'm worried about Austin. There are moments when he absolutely does what Larian's telling him to do. There are always moments, but this is 3 odd minutes in front of a large audience. There are no opportunities for him to slack off.
Now look, when you play it, just a bit more like that. Okay, as opposed to like that. 1 minute I think it's okay. He's really applying himself, and in an hour he could be back to, you know, climbing the curtains or making us climb the curtains. I really don't know.
The big thing for you is the shoulder issue. When you're relaxed, your shoulders are here.
As soon as you put a guitar on as a bloke, you naturally stand.
Yeah.
You kind of hunch over, so I've got to remember to keep back and keep like that. And I have got it in me. I just, every now and then, when you hit a chord, you kind of go, oh shit, do you know what I mean? You forget, but I won't.
Austin is still under the illusion that he can pull his performance out of the bag on the night, just there it'll be. That might have been true as a male performer, but as a female performer, it's just not going to work.
It's hard to concentrate because I've got a lot to do, I've got a lot to think about, and it's hard to get the stance, the vocal, every piece exactly, and sometimes I forget one thing and then someone will say to me, oh, do that bit, and then I've got someone else, like I've got Lucy there saying do this or something, and I've got those, and I'm kind of like...
If he slips for a second, we're there. I mean, that's never going to look female, and it's never constant. It's not been constant once yet, and it has to be, so it's just edge of seat time.
While Austin makes his mentors sweat, Ross appears to be blossoming in a last-minute bid to find his inner woman.
I noticed Ross, Vanya, at her own fruition, had decided to start caressing the keyboard when she wasn't actually playing it.
I know.
That got a take from Lucy. How brilliant, because that to me is a sign that Ross is actually becoming Vanya when she's playing.
Today it's easier because we've just got a pair of high heels on and I'm just performing and I'm acting. I'm just acting the part. I'm not looking in the mirror, I'm not seeing myself, but I'm just getting into character as I am. So tomorrow, if I look at myself in the mirror and I think, you look rubbish, or, you know, I don't look convincing, then that maybe might knock my confidence a bit.
Martin's got plenty to practice as the band's on-stage decoy.
He's going to take the eye off Austin, and he's going to be the glitter on the whole thing.
I'm not feeling nervous yet, actually. I don't feel like the nerves will kick in until just before I go on stage, and then I'll really feel it a lot.
It's the last run-through of the day, and the mentors still aren't happy with Austin's performance.
Yeah, so when you grip the mic now, grip it like that, just with your fingers, not with your whole...
Didn't really sort of get one completely right for me today. Like, the other boys were fine, and it's just a case of tonight me sort of sitting in the mirror and going over it time and time and time again and just getting it perfect. So fingers crossed it'll be alright for tomorrow.
Austin's got to get his shit together tonight. Does he want to do this? Does he want to pull it off? Because if he doesn't see that in himself, we're in big trouble tomorrow. It's going to fall to bits. It's going to be 3 minutes of laughter, not 3 minutes of triumph.
It's not the way you have your hair, it's not...
Coming up, it's Judgment Day. Can Ross get the grips with Vanya one last time?
We have come this far and like, all the inhibitions are gone. It's like, you know, we've just got to do it now, really. We've just got to do it.
And will Austin finally get his girly act together?
There's a lot at stake, and as long as he can keep his mind on the job for 3 minutes, we'll win.
This is what a Honda feels like.
I've been pretending to be mentally challenged so I can fix the Special Olympics.
From the producers of There's Something About Mary comes a story so twisted, only a real jackass can pull it off.
I wear my shirt up like this, or down, or up,
Johnny Knoxville,
or down.
The Ringer, on DVD Monday.
Embarrassed by dry, cracked heels? Try new Scholl Cracked Heel Repair Cream. Clinically proven, it effectively restores the skin on your heels. See the difference in 3 days and have smooth, supple heels in 1 week. New Scholl Cracked Heel Repair Cream. Proven results in just 7 days. Scholl.
Oi, Oystercard is the cheapest way to pay for single journeys on buses, tubes, trams, even the DLR. Instead of paying £3 cash, a normal tube ride only cost me £1.50. Sweet.
And if I make lots of journeys in a day, it always charges me less than a one-day travel card.
On top of my usual season ticket, I can store cash to pay as I go on unexpected journeys.
I've registered my card, so if it gets lost or stolen, my money's protected.
The cash I put on it never expires.
Getting one was well easy. I got mine online. You can get it at most tube stations or Oyster ticket stops.
Whatever your London, we're your transport for London.
First day in your class, your first day in your tutor group, so everyone's kind of, who's the tough kid, who's going to be the tough kid, who's going to be the funny kid, who's going to be the weird kid no one talks to, who thinks a piss.
Traditions, games, taunts, insults, the law of the playground, Friday at 9:30 on 4.
The day of reckoning has finally come. Travelling with their 10-strong crew of stylists and mentors, the band have just 12 hours to go before they're live on stage.
We've had all the help, everything that we could possibly get in every aspect, and now it's like a case, we just, you know, we really want to make this work.
We've come so far now, we have to do this now. It's not a case of just wanting to do it, it's a case of, you know, if we don't do this now, it's just a waste.
I don't want it to die right there in front of us. It's our little baby now, and I want to make it work.
The boys will be playing to an audience of thousands at one of Britain's premier venues on the south coast, where Girls Aloud and the Sugar Babes played when they first started out.
Go on, woman.
The audience has absolutely no idea that the band they'll be watching is, in fact, a bunch of blokes.
There we go.
Stage there.
As part of a whole evening's lineup of live entertainment, the lads have just 3 minutes and one song to convince the audience that they're girls. No mean feat, considering their one and only attempt at playing live so far turned out like this.
Definitely men. They're quite cute as being men.
I'd like to be able to come out of here and have everyone in the audience say, they were a weird girl band. Whatever they say, as long as they don't say, oh, they're freak fellas.
I think, you know, we go in there thinking we're going to pull this off, because if I feel that, oh, there's a slight chance we won't, then if you go in with a negative attitude, you're not going to do your best. So we're going to completely be 100% Kennedy, Vanya, Chloe.
I can only do my best. I can do my best performance. I can try and look the most feminine as I can with my hair and makeup and clothes and that, but that's all I can do really. If I still look like a bloke, then I've done everything I possibly can. You know, I've just given it the best shot.
3 hours to go, and Olivier's dedicated team of stylists get to work.
Her name was Lola. She was a showgirl with yellow feathers in her hair and a dress cut down her head. Copacabana, the hottest spot north of Havana. Copacabana, music and passion were always the fashion at the Copa.
But the question on everyone's lips is, after 4 weeks of failure, will Ross finally make the grade as a woman?
Hey there, girl. I've got to say it, mate. First time, you look really good.
But it's not just Ross who's going to have to turn in the performance of his life.
There's a lot at stake. You know, Austin has to carry this, and he can do this. I know he can do this. He's a fantastic little vocalist, and as long as he can keep his mind on the job for 3 minutes, we'll win.
Just 5 minutes to curtain up, and the final touches are applied.
feel like, you know, kind of just a little bit tingly in the fingers, just a bit jittery. I just want them to succeed so badly. I want us all to succeed with this.
Beginners, guys, if you'd like to come to the stage.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Good luck, team.
Brilliant.
Guys,
come on. Curtains up.
Very impressed. I'd buy their record.
I think we got away with that one. I want to speak to some of the audience. I'd love to know now. I really want to know.
So, has the audience smelled a rat, or were our boys just another girl band?
It was girls that did the singing.
Yeah, she was very good.
Yeah.
She reminded me a bit of Chrissy Hines.
I must admit, I thought the band was not quite right.
I wasn't really sure if they were actually female or not.
The
girl with the blonde hair did the dance,
Oh, yeah,
didn't she? She did the moving.
Yeah, I didn't notice that much, I must admit, no.
No, of course not.
Really sexy girls, yeah.
Yeah, very.
Very like the Sugar Babes, really.
Like Gwen Stefani thing going on there.
Rock chicks, really.
With an element of sex there as well, yeah.
If I was a bloke, I probably would fancy them, yeah.
Backstage, the lads still have no idea whether they passed or failed the unscientific audience poll.
The news is, I've been out in the audience.
Go on.
And most thought you were women!
Yeah! Fucking brilliant!
We've fucking done it, so yeah, wicked. There's nothing Marcus that I'm well happy. I'm just
Oh, I tell you, when I got off that stage though, I'm just literally, you don't know, the relief of, but now it's just sort of, because I was like, oh God, and now I'm just like, yeah, so, amazing, I can't believe, it's just brilliant, absolutely brilliant, it's all been worth it, hasn't it, I think, it's all just been worthwhile.
You know, to see us on the stage tonight and pull it off that we were girls, we bloody well did it, so, so you enjoy it. Group hug, guys! Oh, we're a little bit difficult. We were on my face. We can't be anymore, mate. We did it. You know.
Mission impossible. Achieved.
Fucking have that. Fucking have that.
You can download Wishing, the first track, via the Stars of Boys Will Be Girls by texting mobile to 83188 to be sent a link to the Channel 4 mobile site. Coming up next here on 4, it's Big Brother Live.
E4 has been panning for comedy gold with its fat, grubby mitts.
Check out my pants.
Firmly grabbing hold of funny folk by their juicy comedy nuggets. Now we're going to rub their funny bits all over your face.
My granddad, he went to hospital twice in his life, and the second time, he died.
In a weekly session of Chuckleton Supery Doopiness. Could it be funnier than Bobby Davro? Or the one with a moustache out of Cannon and Ball? Find out by watching Funny Cut, Friday from 10 on E4.
Film 4's free now. Film